that'd be the screenshot. This road winds steeply down the side of the mountain, diving into the forest below. It would be cool if this is the path that you would see on the Caldera Skyway. You take in the view of your surroundings from the top of this lookout tower. A short distance away is what appears to be a town in the forest below. It should be fairly easy to mark your direction and strike towards it. Yeah, and I knew I left these things, I just didn't care enough to pick it up at the moment. I figured I'd sweep back and get it later. Which I'm doing right now. Okay. I just want to check one thing. I wonder if it would have counted as securing the area if I had done that before the wyverns. So you would be able to do that if you had telekinetic powers or you had stealthy. But it seems like the wyverns are deliberately placed in front of the tower. So I guess I'm hoping it didn't like despawn the monsters is what I'm saying. What level are you, Borgnina? 96? Alright, you're probably good for one more run. Why is clicking doing nothing? Oh, it's because people are walking around, that's why. I gotta get my Crusader. Nice little route there. Alright, now let's try this bleached bazaar. I am brought down by the likes of you? I should have guessed a wretch like you would care for naught but wealth. Take it and be satisfied. Bam. Everything else I can, take it or leave it. Oh, I need telekinetic to do that? Or is there anything around here? Very well. I'll be back with one. Perhaps I'll wait till this place respawns. There's another one I need telekinetic for. Okay, so I'll have to come back here and use telekinetic powers on those two things. Caldera slum. I managed to get inside the caldera, I guess. Good which is good because I'm looking for a fortress inside here. Tightly clustered buildings and wooden barricades form a twisted path here. There's no telling what could be lurking behind any particular corner. Get my screenshot for the thumbnail, and we'll begin. I guess first I better make sure I get XP. Okay, I guess I'm getting XP. Oh yeah, he's not an archmage. I'm trying to avoid him getting his invulnerable stage. Alright, so the question is, I'm hoping that this really applies to everybody. Apothecary. When you consume a potion, it affects all party members. Parknina needs it the least out of these guys. I'm hoping that this applies to everyone. It says potion. You know, it deliberately has the flag for potion, but who knows, maybe they just mean like, you know, the traditional potion stats like risk break and health and so forth. Okay, well that really gave me no indicator whatsoever that anybody had a benefit from it. I wonder if this will work. Nope. I don't know why I was holding shift while I was walking around town like that. Huh. Alright, so I guess we should put up a pretense of a fight in this case. This seems like a close to a fight-worthy event. If you guys start from down here. Alright, all enemies are now currently tied up with my units. I can't attack him. It's not letting her attack him. I'm right-clicking. Nothing. I guess it's because he hasn't actually been... Yeah, he's unaware of my group. That's so weird. I don't think it would have made a difference. In case someone's saying, like, you know, this fight was... I only beat it because he didn't detect me. No, I still would have completely kicked its ass. You look pretty cool. Let's see what you're up to. Lamasu, ransom battered blade. Oh, that's totally worth it. I don't get an attack bonus or anything for being stealthy, so Brand would have actually just killed all of these guys in one hit, were this an actual battle. Alright, well, I guess we're done here. So I drank the love potion. Let's go talk to everybody. May have been a waste, but I can always get more of them. And, you know, I kind of wanted to have an excuse to free up an inventory slot anyways. Now I'm building them this way because I kind of want to see if all hunt might be a possible way to go. I don't think it would be, you know, but that's part of the fun of having a lot of characters, is I can mess with them as much as I want, and I still have a bunch of others that can take the place if I need it. Like I've got a bunch of guardians of different alignments, so I could mix and match if I really wanted to look at that. That night, Borgnina comes to see you.
May we speak? I woke from my watch early and could use the company. Besides, I wanted to discuss something. I know I have mentioned that I came here on pilgrimage as a test of my faith to my order, but what I never mentioned was that my decision was influenced. The Crusaders have a purpose, a holy duty to seek out evil and blasphemy and scourge it where we find it. It's the oath that I and all Crusaders swear upon our appointment. I have been a Crusader for many years, and during that time, I did my duty faithfully and well. But there were some in the order who were, shall we say, dissatisfied with my devotion. They said I was lax, that I was letting a soft heart sweeten my righteous purpose. The smith, with whom I shared my breakfast in the morning, was a sinner. The moments spent watching children run through the streets were indulgent. The flower I wore to honor a dead grandmother was vain. My stature was prideful. It never ended. One day I overheard the deacon talking with another Crusader about me. I heard them saying that I was too well liked by the people, and that I was dulling people's respect for the Crusaders as an order. Maybe they were even right. What I heard next, though, shocked me. They began to discuss setting me up for a murder to publicly shame me and have me removed. I was furious, but they were both higher-ranking crusaders than I, and I already well outranked any town militia who would normally cover such things. There was nobody I could go to, no way to uncover their plot. I tried to be a virtuous woman, but I am no paragon of cleverness. I couldn't think of anything else to do, so shortly afterward, I declared myself on holy pilgrimage, and the deacon, deliriously pleased with himself, sanctioned my pilgrimage and named my destination Lukat. When I arrived, I wandered for a time with what scant supplies I had brought, and then eventually found my way to the Stillwind Abbey, where I very nearly flagellated all of those poor sisters over their love of handmade soaps and their storage of their foodstuff. I realized now that I was angry. Angry at having been forced into this situation, and angry that I could do nothing to prevent it. Angry that my betters were the very villains I swore to oust, and angry that I abandoned my community to their rule. Though I have the motions very well practiced, my faith was shaken to its very core, and perhaps, in some ways, it still is. Maybe it always will be. I do not regret any of this, however. If my faith was broken, it was only so I could pick out the pieces that should never have been there. And it is no small irony that I am finding peace and growth in the company of criminals. I'm coming to know that I must be whole myself before I can hold the authority to judge others, and that knowledge has been most liberating. Forgive me for prattling on so long. I'm sure you're eager to get to your bedroll. Only, have a look in your stash when you get an opportunity. It's no treasure to be sure, but I've left something there for you, as a token of my thanks. Good night.
An item has been added to your stronghold inventory. Alright, so I won't be using Borgnita's next love potion, and that's fine. Ruins of the Royal Court. This place can only have been a palace. Now it is crumbling as the island slowly reclaims it. It is an obvious target for looting, so it is doubtful that much of value remains. Well, I mean, like, what kind of looters would make it here, if you want to assume that the Caldera is like the most powerful monsters? Maybe I also should have brought a telekinetic person. I'll read that sign on a bit. Here, you guys stay here so you can read that sign. This signpost is very old. It reads, "Breathtaking harmony heard the isle over. Come and treat your ears to the Royal Seamen's Chorus, playing all week." There is a recently added drawing on the bottom of a naked, singing orc and a noble woman with something leaking out of her ear. She looks very surprised.
It must have been exciting to perform for a crowd this big. You could fit hundreds of people in this courtyard. You don't really think the Royal Seamen's Chorus performed naked, do you?
Maybe. Probably would have been an exciting show if they did. And that hurts my jaw.
Maybe I should think about performing naked.
No, I get audiences used to the idea of a clothed, singing werewolf before you try to get them on board with a naked one.
Yeah, probably good advice.
Okay. Well, I wonder if I'll come back with other characters and see if there are other kinds of dialogues. Let's go and continue on with our current adventure in progress. Now that I'm not doing like 3 different things at once, Deus Ex is kind of on hold for a little bit. The Death Row to Canada is pretty much finished. I'm thinking about if I want to take it further than playthroughs. So I just have Bastard Bonds on my immediate plate. But now that I've had some time, I was watching some other people play, and they were lagging in the same areas I was. Like the ghost town. There's a small book forgotten in the bottom corner of this chest. Reading material for the guard, perhaps. And I don't remember it being threatening. But it seems people have a lot of trouble with it, especially since they walk in a building and then they get, like, munched on by zombies or whatever. However, my characters generally have a lot invested in defense. So in this case, all of these guys are pretty much dodge-worthy. Morlock, Dullahans. Dullahans drop rusted picks when ransomed. Morlocks, I think, drop, like, knives or something. Oh boy. Oh, nice. This looks like duty rosters for the guard rotations. They haven't been opened in a very long time. Well, I can see that. Was I supposed to take this way in? I was just looking around and kind of got roped into coming into this building. There's a folded note conspicuously tucked into the bookshelf. I've arranged your passage already. Please, sail for Sarath and do not return. I know you want to try to calm things down in court, but this country is headed for disaster and you cannot stop it. I beg you, flee while you can. Is this the Orc Queen's castle? That'd be pretty sweet if it was. Servant's table. This unassuming inn table has stood forgotten for many years. When you open it, you find a key that has managed to escape the notice of looters. Until now, that is. Attack her! I'm right-clicking. Attack her some more. Someone else attack her. Alright. Completely worth it. Brandon's so good at combat because all of his points are put in combat. I'm sure that many level 100 characters are pretty strong. Oh, 99, not 100. The enemy's listed as 100 on the main map menu. Now that I've playing Massive Bonds for hours straight, without like weeks in between, I'm actually getting the hang of recognizing what my enemies are. There are a few items still strewn across this dressing table. A few of them appear to be valuable. Aha! Someone was sent me a question asking if I knew what to do about something to get more regard. I haven't done it yet, but I'm doing it now. Is that a weapon? Yeah. Apparently that is a secret exit. Hey, these guys are essentially porters. Just carrying my crap. You know, precious key. Yeah, whatever. Oh, aren't you set up high and mighty? This desk has a half-pen letter still resting on it.
I have given my response already. Though I was born in Crest, Lukat is now my home, and I will not abandon it, nor sell it to you to use as a wedge against the Orc Nation. If you do not remove your provocateurs, my next missive to you shall be writ in steel.
The letter is signed Lord Maxim Sparto. Oh, I read it like it was the Queen, but actually that was like the burly warrior kind of guy. See a red dot on my mini-map. Okay, this guy. Let's do. Ooh. That's exactly what you need. I'm stacking regeneration on this guy. In fact, Borgnina has a slightly better regeneration item than he does. That's only because he can regenerate more hit points. Since Borgnina is no longer part of the active team, I might just give him the perfume. Then he will have incredible amounts of regeneration. It looks like you finally earned your armor back, Kirilo. Let's go back and see if I missed anything. I just figured it was just gonna be like a guard tower or something. Oh yeah, they'll leave all this crap behind. I was thinking I was gonna get filled up on inventory. But that if I didn't, then I'd just go ahead and sweep it up on my way out, which is exactly what I'm doing now. Mystic Thong. That actually sounds pretty incredible. Protection, evasion, warding. So it's basically every stat. This means 10%, by the way. So everything is a 10% growth. So this is 20% more critical damage and 10% more critical chance. Nice of you to rejoin us, Wasaka. I'd like to be a mini quest where I can spend money to rebuild this court or hire people for it or something. I don't know. Or if the stronghold is a lot more involved. It seems like maybe the designer got tired of building this nest, so he probably like filled that with a bench and empty space. Maybe not. Maybe there's a meaning behind it. It looks like a better stage area than this one. Alright, so I guess we're done here. So I think my favorite setup has to be like the Rashad setup. Like mostly utility.